Who waits 6 months for a shoe, and when they get that shoe, it doesn't look like the shoe they ordered? Come on, man! You know what? Just go to the video. Just go to the video. I can't. Gone. YouTube, we're back with another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. What do we have coming out of the closet today? Just like you saw in the intro, we're going to discuss a pair of shoes that took 6 months to get here. Excuse the rant, y'all. Excuse the rant. But before we dive into that video, let me get a shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my people who come here consistently and tell someone else about the channel. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the like button. Also hit the notification button. Then I need you to hit the subscribe button. Then go back if you want to put a comment, you know, that'd be great to hear. We try to drop a video every Sunday. No, I'm going to tell you straight up, we're not consistent with that for whatever life issues that may arise. We won't make excuses for it, but try to stay tuned for every Sunday a video dropping. Today, we are going to dive into a shoe that took 6 months. A little bit over 6 months. I ordered the shoe January 26, 2024. It was a pre-order. This shoe was the launch shoe along with some merch paired with it for Kith's new loyalty program. There's certain tiers to the program, and if you were at least a tier 1, you were able to pre-order said shoe. It did tell us how long the shoe was supposed to arrive. Or should arrive at your doorstep. That would have been around June. That did not happen. It is what it is. And I was excited about that shoe. But let me go back to the loyalty program for those that are not familiar with the loyalty program. We all understand how loyalty works. I have a loyalty program with my local grocery store, and every time I hit so many points, I get free gas. Not free gas, I get percentages off of gas, 20 cents, 30 cents off gas, and occasionally during the holidays, free ham, free turkey, something of that nature. Makes sense. It's a loyalty program. I'm also in the loyalty program with my local Lapstone and Hammer here in Philadelphia. That program has done me nothing as of now. I'm not notified of sales. I don't get special invites to events at the facility, and I've never, ever hit on that raffle. So, not throwing shade on them, I'm just telling you, that's the loyalty program. I'm giving you a compare and contrast with loyalty. Fast forward to Kith again. Kith's loyalty program. The more purchases you make, the higher you are in the tier bracket. The highest tier, obviously, you are supposed to get early access to things, better chances at hitting on exclusive, hard to get sneakers. I know an individual that is a top tier person and has not hit on a raffle. He hit on raffles before the program. Shout out to them Travis Scotts he got, them lows. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Super duper fly. We bugging today. So anyone else, I haven't heard anything from that. So I'm not sure how I feel about the loyalty program yet. That last drop they just had with the Marvel villains, I didn't hit on one pair of shoes, and I'm still salty about that. But we rambled enough about the loyalty. Let's get into the shoe that we're talking about. It is the collaboration between Kith, Adidas, and Clark. They've done this before and teamed up, and I did not pick up on any of those other pairs. And I probably wouldn't have picked up on this pair if it wasn't connected to the loyalty program. So let's start with the box. You guys know how I feel about boxes. I'm not a huge... I just don't like going over the box. You're not wearing the box. So it's a nice box. It's thicker constructed, not flimsy. You got your Clark and our boy Ronnie on there. Branding also on this side. Looks like a little bit of aspen motif that's going on. If you look close, you can see the Adidas embossed in there. Maybe not, but maybe I'll try something else. But there's an Adidas embossment in the box, and the Clarks and Phi name in there. Again, we didn't come here for the box. But if you are concerned, if you're buying this secondhand, it's a nice box. So you should get a sturdy box. If you got a flimsy box that's thin, you got fuguzied. All right, let's get into the shoe. This one, they actually did the Gazelle. And you can actually, looking at my camera, it's almost there, but it's not. The shoe is the filters that Kith used, the shoe looked more this color. But when we got it, we got this grayish looking thing. So that's where the disappointment starts for me. I'm going to break down disappointments first. I wanted a creamy, pinkish, light tan shoe. I didn't need a gray Gazelle, especially. So that's my first issue. The other issue was the lack of transparency. And shout out to Steven Superville for making that a good point. Transparency. He was not very transparent throughout the process of waiting on the shoe. I know Bima Williams, who dropped this Klima Sakani, he let us know how long his pre-order for his Clarks collaboration that he did, not the Sakani, but he did a Clarks collaboration. And when it took longer than needed, he reached out through email telling us still what was happening. We got nothing from Kith about the shoe until way after the June date, like July, I think. We got something saying that it's going to be shipped soon, but they were supposed to be shipped in June, and we haven't heard from you. So I think that was a negative side for the shoe. Someone pointed out, a YouTuber said, sometimes pre-orders are not good because at the time when we purchased the shoe, we wanted that shoe, but since the shoe takes so long to arrive, then we no longer want that shoe once we got it. So the same feelings we had for purchasing it initially, 6 months later, we may not have that same feeling. I thought that was a good perspective, but also pondering on, did I really need it then if I didn't want it? But that's neither here nor there. The other downside for those that are not familiar with Clark, this crepe bottom, and those newbies, crepe, that word may ping in your head because Yeezy, when he did his boots, he did a crepe boot. So that may popped in your head when you were like, what's a crepe? But the sole looked just like this. The crepe catches dirt like crazy. So aesthetic wise, it's a little bit, it's a little off. I don't need my shoes pristine. And as you can see, I told you, I always wear my shoes before I do the review because you need to know how they work after they stretch out and stuff like that. Let's dive into the good stuff in the shoe. Dive into the good stuff. The good stuff is the material is insane. It is an mostly suede shoe. And you can even tell in this video how soft that suede looks. Like that's crazy. That is insane. It's insane. So that part is great. Going back to Bima, he had said you can get this suede called Wolverine suede, and it's like a silky suede. On his Saucony he dropped, it's amazing. It doesn't feel like what he used. So I'm not sure what Ronnie asked for, but it's good. But that Saucony suede is, whew. Look up Wolverine suede if you get a chance. Boom! Other good part of the shoe. Well constructed. We got leather on the inside of the guts. And as you can see in the camera, got a nice embossed insert. That is crazy. I'll pull it out there so you can see it. Thick cushion, nothing extra crazy. Comfort wise, it's a Clark with a crepe sole. It's comfortable. It's extremely comfortable. I did my normal 9.5 size. My true size is 10, but I like my shoes snug, so 9.5 was not tight, and they're stretching out now, and they're molding to my feet, so they work great. You do have leather, where this is where the argument came into play. Leather with the 3 stripes there, and on the heel, and like we said, inside the guts. That's the only parts that are leather. And then the leather trademark embossment inside on the insert. Another nice detail of the shoe is the tongue. Get that. Come on, work with me. Yeah, the tongue has Kith's and Clark's and Adidas branding right on there, and a nice little, that's leather also, a leather patch. And you got your little hang tags. Woo! Reflexes. Little hang tags. It comes with these, it comes laced with gray laces. Gotta get that box out again. It comes with these charcoaly gray laces. I relaced mine with the pink, and you also get an extra pair of cream. Not bad. So comment down below. Do you think pre-orders are something we even need? Is it necessary? Was 6 to almost 7 months worth the wait on this shoe? To me, I'm glad I have it in my collection. It's not what I wanted because I had fits already in my head for it. It's not as functional as a Samba because of the chunky sole. That gray color is a little bit off-putting in matching. You can coordinate it. The colors make it more of a, to me, a fall winter shoe, but I'm not disappointed in my purchase. I love the shoe. I'm disappointed that I gave Kith a small personal loan with no interest drawn for 3 to almost 4 months and not receive the product that I actually wanted. But other than that, that's why they say buyer beware. I don't think I missed any other features on the shoe. If I did, just comment down below. I'm sorry ahead of time, just in case I don't get to the sorry on the comment below. Buyer beware. Get out there and be great, then go out there and be greater. It's your boy. Sneaker Flexibility for another episode of Ole-Head Sneaker Closet. Peace.